Hello everyone. My name is Gautam Patel. Did you know that the lungs are the only human organ that can float on water? Today, we are going to talk all about your lungs and how they are part of a bigger, super important system in your body called the respiratory system. The main purpose of the respiratory system is to bring oxygen into your body, which is pretty vital because all living things need oxygen to survive. That includes you. The main parts of the respiratory system include the lungs, nose, mouth, trachea, and pharynx. The lungs allow you to take in oxygen, get rid of bad air, and are protected by rib cage. The lungs on the left side of your body is smaller than one on the right side because it need to make extra room for the heart. Located just below the lungs is the diaphragm. This is the dome-shaped muscles that work with the lungs to help you breathe when you breathe in or inhale. The diaphragm tightens and flattens out. This allows the lungs more room to fill up with the air that has been breathed, expanding the ribs and chest. Once the air is released or exhaled, everything returns to its normal size. If the air enters through your nose, it is filtered by tiny little hair called cilia, which line the passages of the nose and keep dust and other substances from entering the body. Cilia is also found throughout the respiratory tract. Once the enter through the nose, it travels through the pharynx or throat down the trachea or a windpipe, which is also lined with cilia. The cilia located in the trachea remove fluids and other unneeded substances out of the airway so that these substances do not enter the lungs. The pharynx is a part of both the respiratory system and the digestive system. This is because it carries both food and air, dividing them into two separate pathways. Here is an interesting fact that epiglottis is a flat tissue that covers the air-only passage of the pharynx. When a person swallows, this keeps the food and liquid from entering the lung. Without the epiglottis, you could choke and your lungs wouldn't work the way they are supposed to. Who knew something so small could be so important? After the air leaves the trachea, it travels through a series of branches located in the lungs. The bronchi are the two air tubes located at the end of trachea and carry air into the lungs. As you might expect, one of the tubes goes to the left lungs and other goes to the right lungs. These branches eventually turn into thousands of tiny tubes called bronchioles. Each bronchiole is about the same thickness as the hair on a person's head. From there, the air ends up in air sacs called alveoli, which are located throughout the lungs. This is the place where the exchange of oxygen and the carbon dioxide takes place. Ever wonder where the carbon dioxide in your body comes from and what this process is called? I am going to tell you. Carbon dioxide is produced in your cell through a process called diffusion. It is removed from the body via your blood, which is pumped through the heart and finally released when you exhale. The exchange of gases, that is oxygen from the blood, the exchange of oxygen from the air and carbon dioxide from the cell is called respiration.